Hello everyone, Rise Bullpen Sports Cards back with another video, and tonight's video is part 2 of my Hank Aaron collection. Hopefully everyone checked out part 1 last evening. I have had a lot of fun kind of pulling some of my items out of boxes and off my walls, and just really enjoying putting these episodes out for you guys, and hopefully you guys are enjoying what I feel is just an iconic player of all time, and I know I sure am enjoying it while I'm doing it. So part 2 tonight, I'm going to this episode is going to be going to have some magazines, going to have some starting lineups, going to have a bobblehead, going to have a Hallmark ornament, and then we're going to have some cards in it. So hopefully everyone enjoys it, and I'll go ahead and get started here. This first one is a great piece for my collection. This is a sport issue with Hank Aaron on it, and I want to say it's early 70s. Let me take it out of here and look and see. Yep, August 1970 is what it says on it. So I love these sport magazines. A lot of great pictures in them, a lot of great articles, but they also make great wall display pieces. And so I enjoy finding a magazine that's got a great front to it and using that as a perfect display piece for your collection. So there's that one. And then you have to have the iconic Sports Illustrated 715. Just an incredible Sports Illustrated. It's one of the best covers, in my opinion, that Sports Illustrated's put out. Iconic moment in time. Fantastic player. During that interesting time in our country. And all the great images inside it. And just what this story brought to America at that point. I don't think it gets any better. It's right up there, top 5 Sports Illustrated in my opinion. And then the next one is when Hank Aaron passed away. ESPN did this nice full magazine, just chronicalizing his life, and definitely recommend this one. There's a lot of great articles, a lot of great photos of the Hammer. And so this is a must in a Hank Aaron collection, in my opinion. So those are just a few. Those are 3 magazines that I had on my display down here in my card room. So just thought I would share those with you first. Next piece is the USPS came out with these Hank Aaron stamps, and I think they came out last year, if I remember right, is when these were available. So I was able to get a full sheet, and then I went ahead and just put them in a 8x10 picture frame and have them framed up and displayed right next to my Hank Aaron collection down here. So just presents really well. I will never use these stamps, but I think they just look great framed up, and like I said, with a lot of my collection down here, and so I just really enjoy that. All right, next few actually are going to be starting lineups. Now this is, I don't know however many of you guys remember these Stadium Stars from 1997, and this is the Cooperstown collection with Hank Aaron, and it's got him above the stadium, which is really cool. So just a great piece, and just love it. And this is obviously, Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, but just a cool larger starting lineup. And the box is worn pretty bad. I think I picked this up at a garage sale quite a while back, several years ago. Got a great deal on it. Did not have it, so thought it would be a nice piece. And I don't think I'll ever take it out of the box. So I really like it. I like the picture behind it you can see the picture behind in the box itself was really neat. So, and then I got a couple loose figurines, starting lineup figurines. I love starting lineups. One thing that I always remember is my parents, as I was growing up, collecting these starting lineups and going to the various department stores and retail stores that had them, like Toys R Us and Walmart and Alco and KB Toys. Just great times in my childhood. Definitely gracious that my parents, was able to, we were able to have a bond over it, and I will always remember that in my childhood. And my parents still enjoy collecting cards, and we still enjoy collecting cards together. And they still go to card shops and card shows, and it's just an incredible bond that we have been able to hold on to, and it's very special, and it's something that I will always remember. And with my 3 kids, it's something that I hope that I can pass down to them as well. Is developing this hobby. Whether it's sports cards or non-sport cards or whatever they might get interested in. That's what I hope to go ahead and pass on. So one of those was the Hallmark ornament. Here's the other starting lineup. But like I said, I love starting lineup figures. I like them in the packaging, and then I like them also open as well. So and they're just some great poses, uniform choices, and so really enjoyed those. Another unique one is I have this Hank Aaron bust, which is really cool, and definitely that's a cool piece for the collection as well. Trying to find the date. It looks like it says 1974 on it. So just a really cool item. That was right at that time where Hank Aaron, was a huge, iconic person in our country, and so they made a bust. I don't know, I can't find the company's name. Actually, it's very small print, but looks like it was made in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So just a really cool piece. And when you've got this, next to, sports cards and figurines of him, just really looks great, in my opinion. Another one is a bobblehead, and this is the Cooperstown Hank Aaron bobblehead. And I think Forever Collectibles put this one out. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Forever Collectibles. Yes, it is. And on the bottom of it, it is numbered 14 of 288. So 288 of these were made. And I think this was ordered on the Forever Collectibles website, if I remember right. So just really like it. It has this Hall of Fame plaque on it. That's another thing that I like to collect is bobbleheads. And definitely enjoy, picking up Royals ones, picking up Hank Aaron bobbleheads. Just any athlete that I collect or team, I enjoy going after and getting the bobbleheads from that team or from that player. So, and then now let's go ahead and get into showing some cards for you guys. And so this one is a 1977 TCMA, which it's the Renata Galasso. Really like this one. Like that he's, the swinging image. Just a great, kind of that black and white photo of him. I thought this was a great card, and so I had to pick that one up when I saw it. Here's another TCMA. This is a 1982 Baseball's Greatest Sluggers. So just another TCMA card. These are pretty, cheap. So definitely anytime I see these, any of the TCMA cards that I don't have, I'll add them, because they're very budget friendly. So, and here's another one, just kind of showing his career. So, and then this one I really like. This one is cool. This is the 1983 Topps baseball cards, real one, kind of like a sticker. but just a cool one with the flag behind it. And so like the pose, the image, just a cool sticker. And this one's a cool one. This one's a Baseball Legends 1990 Kramer Sports Promotions. Really like that image of him. He's kind of leaping, making a throw. So like the style of it. It kind of resembles an older, kind of like a pre-war card in a way, which is kind of a really neat design in my opinion. And then here is the Donruss Hall of Fame Heroes, which is a great card. Awesome. I love these Hall of Fame Heroes cards. I actually have seen a larger version of this. They kind of made it look like a turkey red, which I might be wanting to add that here shortly. So, seen that, and I think it's on my watch list. So, really cool image. Anytime, like I said last night, he's got multiple. If they have multiple bats and cards, I like that. I like multiple bats, and this one he's got a couple bats. Just a really cool image. Next one is this is a Circle K card, 1985 Circle K, top Circle K. So, a convenience store, just a cool card. And then this one's a 1986 Donruss, the puzzle card. So just a cool one. And then this one is awesome. This is the 1994 Topps Archives, made to look like the 54. However, we know the 54's got the orange background, but this 94 Topps Archives has the yellow. So when you pair this one next to the 54 original Topps rookie, just looks like it's just a great combo. I enjoy pairing these two, the rookie card and this one next to it, just because I like the color, the background colors on them. So just had to pick that one up. And then this one is a manufactured relic, and I know some people don't like manufactured relics, but this is just awesome in my opinion. This is a 2012 Topps Historical Stitches, and so it's kind of made it to resemble, the way I look at it is it kind of reminds me of like the bottom of like an old throwback jersey, especially it's kind of flannel looking. So when I see this card, I think of like an old flannel baseball jersey, and where they might have stitched it at the bottom, the name, or just some stitching of some sort down at the bottom of it. And that's what this is. It's got Aaron on it. Just a nice manufactured relic. And I know it's not worth a lot, and I didn't buy it for that reason. I just liked how the card presented. Kind of like I said, that flannel look, with his last name embroidered. Just a very classy manufactured relic in my opinion. So next one, this one was given as a gift. I had received this one several years ago. I do not have much of him in his Milwaukee Brewers, but this is one that I definitely like. It is it is a 2020 Topps Triple Threads, and this one's numbered 57 out of 99. And it's a little two-part jersey piece right there. Powder blue jersey of the Milwaukee Brewers. And like I said, I do not have very many cards of him in the Brewers uniform. So kind of nice to have this, and especially a relic card of him in the Brewers jersey. So, and then this one is a 2024 Topps Stadium Club, but it's got that red background. It's the red parallel. Just really cool. Love that red background. Just the color match is fantastic for this card. So really enjoy that one. And then two that I forgot to show you guys last night. This one is out of 2022. I think it was a Topps Heritage box topper, but when I bought this right when I saw it when it came out in 2022, and you know, there's a couple reasons why I bought this one is because obviously the first one, it's Hank Aaron, and then second, look what's behind him. That is the Crown scoreboard in Kansas City. So just an awesome box topper. I'm a Royals fan, but I am a Hank Aaron collector, and so this is definitely one of my favorite cards of him, and it's a modern card. Obviously, it's 2022 out of Heritage. It's a box topper, but it's got that Crown scoreboard on the in the background, which is just incredible for what I'm trying to add. So, and then last, I shared of this pile anyway. Last card of this pile, I shared this in an earlier episode. This is the 2025 Topps T205 Hank Aaron, and this is I think what I mentioned is this. What I liked about this one is they put him in his Brewers uniform. So, like I said, these 2025 Topps T205 cards are just, I really enjoy them. I like the current players on them, and then I like the vintage, the old timers on them with that gold border, like the T205 cards, and just really enjoy that set out of the 2025 Topps T205. So had to share this one with you guys again. And then last night I hinted at a rainbow that I had of a card, and really, this was just incredible, starting to piece these together. And I had some help in finding them. My parents were able to run across them and help me out. And I think they found a couple of them at a couple card shops, which were great. And so they were big in being able to help get this completed for me. So what I'm going to share is the 2022 Topps Archives, and this is the black. So this one is out of 99. So 81 out of 99, and that's the black border. And just cool. This is it's got his debut date on it, and just a cool card because, like I said, it tells you his debut date, which was April 13, 1954 is when he made his debut. And then this one is the silver border, or the platinum border, 35 out of 50 on this one. So 35 out of 50 on that one. And then another nice one, because this is a team color match. So here's the red, and this is 3 out of 25, the red. And just awesome. Like I said, with the team color border there, the red. That red border is very nice. And then the big one, the 101 gold. So just incredible. Just an incredible piece in my Hank Aaron collection. I have a 101 Topps card of him, and just truly special to have a 101 of one of your favorite players that you collect. And man, my parents were able to find this at a card shop up in Lincoln, Nebraska, and like I said, they definitely helped me out in getting this completed. This little rainbow set here of the 2022 Topps Archives Hank Aaron. But I just love that 101. I know it's not autographed or anything like that, but just that gold border and then that 101 stamp on the back is just, like I said, special. It's special when you are able to, get a card, like that, and use it kind of as a centerpiece for your player collection. And that's a card that I will always keep, always remember how and when I got it and how it was obtained and all of that. And so that's all I got for you in part 2, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And part 3 will be tomorrow night. Part 3, as you guys can probably guess, will be the main Topps cards. I'll throw in some of the leaders cards, and some of the different Hank Aaron stuff, like the post serial cards and stuff like that, will be thrown in there as well. But definitely looking forward to tomorrow night's episode, as we just kind of, I'll take you through. I'll show you how I have it. I'll share a picture of how I have it in the display case, and then I will pull the cards, and we'll go one by one, and I'll probably start backwards. So I'll start newest and go down to his rookie card, and just kind of what I'll do is I'll share some of my favorites of what I like in his run, and I will share an autograph card of his, and like I said, it's been a blast being able to share my Hank Aaron collection with you guys, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I know I am, pulling stuff out of boxes or off the wall or this and that, and hoping that you guys are really enjoying what I'm putting out there for you. And hope you stay tuned for part 3 tomorrow night, and hopefully everyone has a good evening. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you later. Bye.